with me. My phone about to die, but it's not charged. And I felt the need to get up here and do a specific little spread, but if it ends up like dying and stuff, I'll just go over here a little bit quicker. But let's go ahead and get into the energy that I picked up before I really got on here. It felt like, and it feels like, with the first card coming out and popping out being the Four of Swords, and the second card being the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's the energy of somebody trying to manipulate you, and I just got there. I was watching through Lynn's eyes actually, and he was saying something about like the Sagittarius collective and about how people were being manipulative and manipulated in some way, shape, or form. And so when I think back on what this spread was about, because I was channeling this before I actually initially watched some of the video, but it seems to me that with the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, with clarified by the Magician, the King of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Wands and the Fool card. Mind you, the Fool card keeps wanting to pop out, keeps wanting to show his head. Hey, Terry, I forgot to turn on. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. So to begin with, let's start here. It seems as if somebody, a specific group or individual, was in the energy of taking your energy and siphoning from it to manifest their own lifestyle. Now, I've said this a couple of times before, and this energy keeps reoccurring and keeps trying to come back. By the title, it must have been something very significant, because the title says wanted to destiny swap with you, but God came through and put them in a pit of fire. And it's simply because you cannot take what God has put on somebody else's life. One, because it will lead you to a whole new journey of a whole situation that this person wasn't even finished commencing. Do you see what I'm saying? You can't take somebody else's path if their path hasn't even been established and completed yet. You'll all be getting established walk in life and thinking that that is your way to completion. When in reality, with the Seven of Swords, all of that, with the Seven of Swords coming in on the spread and coming out right here, you are in the energy of seeing what the reality for what it is. I've said this before too. But this person now has the ability to look back with the Strength card, to look back on the things that they were stubborn about, to look back on the things that they had a hard time moving around or leaving behind or doing to make sure the relationship stayed good and not tumultuous. And I keep saying this word. In the past few spreads, I don't know why this energy is so significant for the past few readings, but all in all, things have been working in your favor, even though it's people still sending you and giving you illusions. That's what it is. Somebody's suing you. So you could be, somebody could be trying to sue you, or you could be trying to sue somebody, but the problem is, it's illusions in this situation, regardless of what the circumstance is. And it seems like somebody was doing magic to win at life, or doing magic to win you back. With the Hermit card, that's why you went into a place of separation with this person, because this person was a liar or a deceiver or both. And it seemed like you had to leave this person out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, because with the Queen of Swords, you had to set boundaries with this person, because if you let this person just do what they want to do, they'll walk all over you, is what I just heard. So let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective with the Five of Swords. Yep, this person was either going to take all of your energy, siphon from it, and then move away to somebody else, ironic, or they were going to find some sort of way to leave you behind after siphoning all of your energy, and it didn't work out. That's the funny part about all of this. It didn't work out. So while this person is sitting here basking in Ten of Wands in reverse, basking in uncharted territories is what I just heard. I heard Uncharted, the game. So you could go check out that game system, how that series works. Then we got the Eight of Wands. Yep. This person is sitting on charts I mean, this person could be sitting on charts. I don't know. They could be a mathematician in some way, shape, or form. But this person was sitting on karma that not only you didn't pay yet, but they hadn't been through the energy to get to the point of paying that karmic debt. So now they are in the energy of just looking stuck on stupid. And in the words of the movie Clueless, you are walking around in black and yellow thinking that you're high sedity, thinking you're that girl, thinking you're that one. But do they really know what's happening behind closed doors? And I'm not talking about the divine collective. It literally person was trying to take your energy and give it to somebody else, or they were trying to take your energy and steal it for themselves. Especially with the Fool card and the King of Cups, because this person could be a master manipulator and not knowing how to properly transmute energy. All they can do is siphon it. They don't know how to transmute it. They know how to alter it, but completely 100% transmuting it, a lot of people don't know how to do that. So that's why a lot of the energy about people trying to destiny swap for the past 40 years and trying to take another person's position and that's ironic, trying to take another person's position just so that they can level up is not going to work in this here age of Aquarius and this Pluto being in Aquarius, because with the Sun card right now everything is about happiness and transformation. So if you can't transform but you can siphon energy, God can already detect your signature. God can already detect what it is that he wanted for you to do with the Sun card popping out. Because some people, and this is for the people, for the collective that is evolving, you are now finding your joy. But for the people that are still stuck in a lackluster or a lack mindset, y'all are in the energy of in the ego, and y'all haven't surpassed being in, you're getting into transmuting your energy because you're so focused on what makes you feel pleasurable, what makes you feel happy in the moment. So now you're in the energy of letting whoever, this could be you or this could be somebody else, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Your discretion is advised. If you're under the age of 18, please get off of here. Yes, with the Knight of Swords, this chaotic energy with the Magician card, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, it literally is with the Ten of Pentacles. This person thought that they were going to have their wishes fulfilled when they got to your level of success. Meaning that does not mean you have to be a celebrity, could be, but it's literally as if with the Hierophant, you were so spiritually inclined and you were so connected to the higher source. So you couldn't be a part of situations that didn't have some sort of grounding for you. So you ended up letting the situation go and showing God that you deserve more. And now the things that you want and desire and need are now coming in, but you have to go through the transformation first. And I think that's what a lot of the conscious is at right now. With the Moon card, they're feeling their intuition. They're feeling what it is that makes them feel bolder, but not makes them feel egoic. With the Eight of Pentacles, people are working on themselves right now. People are finding themselves right now. People are finding ways to better themselves. With the Eight of Pentacles popping back out. With the Eight of Pentacles popping back out. People are working on themselves, or this person could have been trying to work against you and building from your brand while they're trying to tarnish yours. At the same time, building their brand off of yours while trying to tarnish your brand. With the Three of Wands, that's why you had to leave the situation behind and regroup. That you left the situation behind and regrouped, and you ended up balancing yourself out. You ended up finding some sort of course of action is what I just heard. With the Six of Wands that led to some sort of victory. You led yourself to some sort of victory, and now with the Ace of Pentacles, you're getting what you deserve and what you required, because you don't have conditioned love for, I was thinking of another word, but you don't have conditioned love for the Lord, because the Lord's love is unconditional. So you made sure that whatever you were doing had God into it as well with the Nine of Wands, because you know that without him, without being in his presence, things could have gotten worse. But with the Two of Swords, you realized that you were putting yourself in the situations that you were putting yourself in, and it wasn't necessarily God himself. He was just allowing it to see what you were going to allow people around you to do. So now that you see and you're defending yourself, now that you see that these people were honestly your enemy and trying to take your wand, trying to take your passion, trying to take what makes you feel motivated, is now seeing that you are now seeing that you are in the energy of balancing yourself out and getting to better. And it might take some time, it may take some evolution with the Eight of Cups, but it also is a time of letting people go that no longer serve you, letting people go that isn't giving you the energy of unconditional love. With the Knight of Cups, it's literally as if these people were trying to give you the bare minimum, and that's really what I get with the Knight of Cups. It's like they know what to give, but they give you just barely enough. While the Page of Cups gives you little to nothing, or they give you over excessive amount, a surplus, because of the simple fact that they don't know how to control their emotions. But with the Knight of Cups, it's literally as if, especially with the Four of Wands, they're already whoever this person is, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, heavy. It seems like somebody was trying to say that they were trying to build with you when they already had something built that wasn't on good foundation, and that's why they had to bring somebody in to fix what it is that they were building for themselves. And because it still didn't work out, now they're entangled in a situation that they can't seem to get out of, because they're intertwined with negativity. They're intertwined with things that isn't tied to the Most High. With the High Priestess, I can't make this up. With the High Priestess. And it's like, because this person is starting to begin to realize the things that they have done to you, or the things that they have done to others, and you were the last person they could do it to, or the last few people that they can do it to, now they see what they missed out on. Now they see what they wish they had. Now they see what they deserve or what they wanted, while you're sitting over here still balancing yourself out, finding ways to go to. And I just heard not eating the forbidden fruit is what I just heard. Because if you look right here with the Lovers card, the Lovers card is always depicting usually a angel, or in this case, Lucifer, before he descended or was fallen, was controlling the masculine and the feminine energy in the Lovers card. And it usually is somebody that is orchestrating some sort of relationship for things to happen the way that they want. That's why you had declined to take people's offers and the things that you are doing, because of the simple fact that people were trying to work against you. The fact that people were trying to take from you and then make it like you're crazy and make it like it's your fault that it's happening, when in actuality it's just the opposite. It's what is justly due that is about to come to you, because the things that people were trying to do to come against you with the Six of Pentacles to take from you and to give to other people is now seeing what the grass on the other side is like, with the Devil card. Toxicity, baggage. This is the second time this card came out. Mind you, Justice came out right around the same position. I'm not 100% sure, but the Devil card did definitely come out in the last spread as the last card of the entire situation. And it's really interesting to me because, like I just said, with the Lovers card, the Lovers is usually depicting of a angel or a demon controlling them. And so the fact that this situation has changed, or a change has commenced, you are now in the energy of finding some sort of new waft of energy, a new wave, if you will. And you're not allowing anything or anyone to come in between that elevation. Let me get some more cards. Let me just get some more cards. I don't know why I want to get some more cards. Let me just. So we got the World card. Yep, a situation has come to completion because of the simple fact of the matter is you seen through this person. You seen through this person. You seen this person's soul. You seen them for what they really are. You didn't see them for what they were trying to portray themselves to be. And what they were trying to portray themselves to be was to be a lover, when they're actually focused on scandals. There's scandalous energy is what I'm getting, especially with the Two of Cups. This person thought that they was a lover, and the King of Swords, but in actuality they're a strategic asshole. This person thought that in their right mind, with the Hierophant in reverse, that God was guiding them to hurt people. God was guiding them to make them feel belittle, and so they tried to belittle other people. But in reality, that is just the naysayers and the negative energy that you have been working with. You ain't talking to God. You're not talking to the dear heavenly if someone is telling you to do negative things. That's not the way of the world. I mean, that is the way of the world. That's not the way of God. Because the same could be said for serial killers. Look up those documentaries. With the Nine of Cups, you got back in tune with who you are and what it is that you desired, because you didn't want to be in unrequited love. You didn't want to be in unrequited love. You didn't want to feel the pain, heartbreak, and agony that you felt previously with this King of Swords, King of Cups, or this King of Wands. And I think the only thing that's missing is the King of Pentacles, because this person isn't grounded. This person isn't grounded with the Three of Swords popping back out, because all they know to do and all they're known to do is to hurt others. They don't know about finding energy and finding and falling in love. They know about how to use people, elevate off of them, just like the girl in Real Housewives of Atlanta was saying to Candy. All he was trying to do was level up off of you. And that's what he does in relationships. And that's all she was really trying to say with the Page of Pentacles. It did not just say the the King of Pentacles is the only thing that didn't pop out. Because like I said, with the Page, confirmation, somebody didn't want me to say that. With the Page, somebody is so immature that they think that money not even grows on trees, but that money is justly theirs, I guess. And that with the Knight of Wands, that's how they find passion in something. That's what their passions is. That's why they can't level up to even a Knight of Pentacles, because they look at money as like a source of income and not a source of passion or a source of benefit because of what you have done over the course of a period of time. Oh, wow, my love. Shy, what happened? Let me know. You know we got direct messages now, so y'all can DM me too. What happened, my love? Or put something in the comment that is kind of vulgar, and it'll be private so don't nobody else can see it, okay? Let's see what's going on. Clarify the Nine of Cups with the Three of Swords. Yes, like you went to a point of meditation and contemplation because of the simple fact of the people that were around you was siphoning from your energy and making you feel heartache, making you feel pain. With the Two of Swords, that you had to recline back is what I heard. Recline back and dodge the bullets of everybody sending you negative energy, evil eye, so that with the Knight of Pentacles you can level up. That's why this person could never get to a King or a Knight of Pentacles, because the energy that they were trying to get in was yours, and you were already grounded before you met this person. So and I keep getting this energy with the Page of Pentacles. This person is so whimsical, not with money, but with the thought process of making money, that they can never get to a Knight of Pentacles because they don't see themselves beyond where they currently are. Let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective with the Eight of Swords. Somebody feels trapped. That's what I just said. This person feels trapped in their mind, in their mentality, from what they were brought up around or what they were learning from. What else is going on? With the Ace of Wands, they were only focused on sex. They've all throughout their life only solely been focused on sex and makes them happy and pleasurable and sensual energy. And it seems like with the Chariot card, this person thought about at one point in time that y'all were in love and he got hit by, or she got hit by Cupid's arrow, they got hit by Cupid's arrow, and now they can't even reach you because they're too busy having mental restraint and mental fatigue, because they are so busy still trying to destiny swap and siphon your energy from the destiny swap. But it definitely isn't working. What's one more card? With the Four of Swords, that's why this person is stuck. That's why this person can't move. That's why this person can't evolve. Because they were siphoning from your energy, and God was watching them do it. God was watching and showing these people clear signs, synchronicities, things falling, periods happening. It's specific things that put you into your intuition like, no, I don't think this is right. Something is off. And then when you get to a point of understanding that you can't siphon people's energy, you can't take people's energy and then think you're going to be able to give it back to them, because the collective has already evolved beyond that specific destiny swap, but beyond that specific destiny, because no specific chosen one's destiny is yet set in stone, because God gave them the free will to choose what it is they wanted to do on earth. That's why so many people, when it comes to you evolving and you showing what it is that you are doing, is now fixated on you being better than them and being better in their field, because they didn't make it to the places that you made it as quickly as you did. With the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And now they're trying to be stingy and gatekeep from you, and that's why you walked away from this situation. I can take from so much of this situation, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you, y'all. This story is very resonating with me. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. With the 5 of Cups, I already know how he's doing. He's doing it through either water magic, some sort of rainwater, or what's the other one? What's the other one where people baths, a spiritual bath? This person is doing either water magic, rainwater, or a spiritual bath to make them try and siphon your energy. But all it's doing is making their skin dry and pale and taking their energy and sending it back to the other person that they're getting, the other evil entity that they're getting it from. And that's why they keep asking for more, because they keep sending the same repetitive energy back to the same person. And it's not working because they are sending them the energy. And it's nothing but negative. So it gets worse and more potent and worse and more potent and worse and more potent for this person. But until you break the cycle of realizing that negative will never defeat light, you're not going to get anywhere. And in these current times, hell no, you ain't getting no goddamn where. Excuse my language, word. Okay, let's go ahead. What cards am I going to put? Okay. Let's do it. Energy cleanse. Hold on. Okay, so we got that out the way. I hope it's calm, peace, tranquility. That's what we're bringing in. That's what we're hoping that we can get for the Divine Collective. Let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective. Hey everyone, welcome all back to my channel. This is the hostess page, Peace Asiyryñ, and you are now tuned in to your host, Asiyryñ. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, please like, comment, share, and or subscribe. Do all of the things, honey, so that we can know you and me are both interested in the things that I am doing and want to see more. All it does is let me know that you are finding some sort of understanding through the things that I do. Hold on, y'all. To my Ghostbustas and my Patsies. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Because I was just talking, you're right, I was just talking about how people are in the energy of realizing what this person or what these people were doing to them, and they're realizing that they're coming back with the energy so that they could hurt you and then siphon your energy and then take it to whomever or whatever they need to do, which is could be a cult, a coven, a person, a place, or a thing. Let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective. What's going on for the Divine Collective? Divine Council, please guide me in the message that you want me to give to the Divine Collective. I really appreciate it. Hold on, y'all. The phone that I was on, that wasn't charging either. So I'm having a problem with my phones as well. And y'all seen what I was talking about, if y'all seen on my community tabs about the SIM cards and all of the things, honey. So make sure you guys are keeping yourself well, happy, safe, and protected. I'm not going to be up here too much more longer. I will get up here once my phone charges, but my phone is just acting wonky right now. So y'all just bear with me, pray for me. I'm going to keep you all in my prayers, child, because I'm just at a point of realizing that everything is done specifically for a reason here. And everything God has his hand in does not necessarily mean he is touching every single thing that is being done wrong and put wrong in your life from your perspective. Just take that with a grain of salt. Take that how it resonates. I think, like I said, I will be up here a little bit later. It's just I gotta get my phone charged. He doesn't need to see anymore, boo. If he feel like he can take your energy and give it to something or someone or work to motivate him, and he not motivating you, guess what? Just like I'm about to do, it's time for him to say sayonara. I'm about to get off here. Love y'all. Bye.